Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today we are talking once again about this product, the Purito Centella Green Level Unscented Sunscreen. I did a video on this about a month ago where I addressed some of the doubts and some of the concerns around the protection that was given from this product, and I said actually we should wait for some scientific data before we reach any conclusions on it. Well, we now have that scientific data and I was shocked, and so we're going to update that video, which I have linked above. I'm going to update that video and share with you my thoughts and feelings on this product going forward. So in that video, I said that whilst this has had doubters from the start, people saying that based on the formulation and the concentration of the filters used in this product, they didn't believe it could possibly live up to the protection level of SPF 50, which Purito claim. I said I appreciate people's thoughts and feelings on that, as well as some anecdotal evidence that people shared about their own experiences using the product. I said when it comes to sunscreen, it's more important than any other product to really follow the science and have confidence in the product that you're using. Well, fortunately, we don't have to wait any longer, because on behalf of Incidecoder, which is a fantastic blog which I have left linked below, they commissioned an independent evaluation of the sun protection which this product gives, and that came out at a shocking SPF 19. Now, I do think there's a whole lot that we're going to go through in this video. I'm going to talk about the study itself, just to help to demystify some of the science and what actually happened in that study. I'm going to talk about my own thoughts and feelings on this product specifically, but on Purito as a brand as a whole. I would obviously love to know your thoughts, feelings, so leave me a comment below. But let's get straight into it by first talking about the study. So Incidecoder, which again I love, they really get behind the science behind skincare. I fully recommend you check them out. Commissioned an independent study based here on 2 laboratories here in Europe. So it was done to European testing standards, and the SPF was calculated using European regulations and regulations surrounding the SPF values that can be contained on products. I think Europe is has a really great set of regulations and robust testing standards when it comes to SPF. So I think it's a really great place to put this through its paces. That study showed that this product came out with a mean SPF of 19. There is, of course, some variation possible within that. They calculated that to be roughly plus or minus 3. So you could be talking at an SPF 22, but it also could be lower than that 19 as well. Whichever way you look at it, that is widely different to the SPF 50, which Purito say this product delivers. In terms of the study itself, as I said, it was conducted to European standards. It was fully independent and funded separately to the brand itself. You know, a lot of people do always have their concerns when studies are funded by a particular brand, because that can always lead to bias in the outcomes. But this was fully independent. It was conducted on just one batch of the Purito unscented sunscreen. The batch was dated expiry date June 2023. Now, some people do say there could be variations from batch to batch. You get that with any product. You'd hope that quality control by the company would wheedle out some of that significant variation, but you still can get some variation. However, I find it very hard to believe that there could be such significant variation that would account for the gulf between what is actually delivered by this product and what the company claims it is able to deliver in terms of sun protection. The study itself was on the smaller side, on a smaller scale, but that's as a result of, these studies cost a significant amount of money. It was funded by the Incidecoder blog. So obviously the larger the sample, the greater the amount and the cost associated with it. So whilst it was on a smaller scale, it is still done to those European testing standards and was independent. So I've got full faith in the results which it has come out with. For me, I was shocked. I have always enjoyed this product. I love the way it feels on the skin. I always found I never burnt when I was using the product, and I've always been really happy to use it. I love the fact Purito are cruelty free, so that again was another huge selling point for this product specifically, and one of the main reasons I tried it at first. I've got great experiences with this product, but for me this has just shook me, and I will no longer be continuing to use this product. I think when it comes to brands, we have to put a lot of faith and trust in the brands that we use. And once that trust is shaken, I think it can be really hard to get back. For me, Purito, I had full confidence in. And since I know that this is the case with one product, whilst this study only tested this product, it didn't, for example, test the Comfy Water Sunblock, which is the mineral equivalent of this product. I don't feel that I can trust any of the Purito claims going forward. I do believe all companies and individuals have the right to respond, so hopefully in the coming days Purito will share their thoughts and feelings and any testing that they have on this product, and of course I'll reevaluate based on that, and I'll edit this video to include that when it does come out. However, for me, Purito has, my faith in the brand has really been shaken, not just for their sunscreens, but through to all their other, because, you know, they have some great products and products which I've really enjoyed over the years. However, I now just doubt all of the claims that they're able to make, because if you can have a claim which isn't substantiated on one product, what's stopping the other claims being made also being unsubstantiated and not living up to the expectations? There are a few things I will just, want to call out on this video in the wider context of sunscreens. Of course, an SPF of 20, which this offers, give or take, actually isn't the worst on the market. There are plenty of products and brands which are advertised in SPF 15, which, for example, is lower than the actual level of protection you get from this product. However, they're saying it's a 15, and I think it's the claims not living up to the reality, which is the real issue here. If you want to use an SPF 20, I personally always reach for an SPF 30. I think that gives the right level for my skin type, tone, and the climate that I live in. However, if you like an SPF 20, then you'll be able to get it from this product. But the issue isn't with the SPF protection, it's with the company claiming something which then isn't delivered. That to me is what's really shook my confidence in this product and in Purito on the whole. I would love to see, like I said, I'd love to see what they came out with in terms of their response to this. But it is always worth noting, with these studies, they're conducted under a set of scientific guidelines. However, an SPF is only as good as the way that you apply it. So, putting aside this just in general, I would always say make sure that you're applying your sunscreen as per the directions and as per the instructions. Because you might be buying the best SPF in the world, an SPF 50 that you have full confidence with, but if you're not applying it correctly, you are not getting the protection which that product says. There's an alarming rise in the rates of skin cancers on the eyelids and the tops of the ears. That is because these are areas we always miss when we're applying our sunscreen. So whichever sunscreen you choose, make sure you're applying it correctly. Now, this independent test was conducted just on this product, and there's loads and loads of other products out there that haven't had that same independent verification on their SPF quantity. So it's hard to tell what we're doing. So it's really important that you go with a brand and a product that you trust. I'll leave a few of my favorite Korean SPFs linked below that you might want to check out. I'm a huge fan of the Make Prem UV Defense Fluid at the moment, and that one's working really, really well for me. Let's wait and see what Purito come out with and say, but whatever you do, make sure that A, you're using an SPF every single day and that you're using one which you can trust. Because the trust has gone from this product, that is the main reason I'm ceasing to use this. I'll be looking around for some others and trying some of my other favorite Korean brands, because I do find that Korean filters and Korean formulations work so much better for me and for my skin type. I will just end this video by saying I don't want this episode to be a reflection on Korean skincare and Korean filters in general. There is some doubt and mistrust around Korean UV filters in generally, particularly coming out of the US, where some of the regulatory authorities in the US don't like to acknowledge UV filters as sun protectants, and that then feeds through to the general population. I think there is plenty of evidence to support the use of Korean UV filters in sun protection, and that it gives a really good level of sun protection. This is specific to this product and the low concentrations used. So I'd hate for this to be a reflection of Korean SPFs in general, where I think there's some fantastic technology that's really cutting edge and delivering some great protection, but with that minimal white cast and that minimal heavy feeling on the skin. So I hate for that to reflect on that. And I will just say to the doubters from the start, well done. You called it out for the start. I was wrong. I wanted to love this product because of its cruelty-free status and the way it felt. And I obviously was wrong in that. So to anybody that called out the doubt from the start, I send my love and support. And, I do really think this is a time where we should follow the science, and the science has proved those doubters right. So I will leave a link below to some videos for people who did call this out early on in the cycle, because I think they deserve some credit. And, I'm all about that on this channel. Openness, transparency, and trying to be as professional as possible. So I will leave some links below to some creators and YouTube skincare gurus who did call this out from the start. So I'll leave some links because you might want to check out their videos. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this product. Take care. Bye.